Treat people the way that you want to be treated. Except for in Call of Duty, you can talk shit, that's cool. I needed to be the black ash ketchup. It was my destiny to be the Negro ketchup. But let's talk about why all white people look like spoiled milk when they take their clothes off.
Modern warning.
Step 1, get money. Step 2, repeat step 1. What up, YouTube? NWN here, aka Young Ketchum in the Jordan region flexing, and I received an early copy of Assassin's Creed Unity from Ubisoft so I can bring you guys a day one review, and I thank them for that, but I'm still going to talk about my honest experience. There should be a day one patch for this game, so some things I'm going to show you, please take with a grain of salt. I repeat, please take this all in with a grain of salt because there should be a day one patch. Hopefully this patch fixes some of these things because AC Unity is a sign of Ubisoft becoming very lazy.
Lovely, no? The good folk of Paris give more money to crippled beggars than whole ones. Loadetun sees in that bit of trivia an opportunity to motivate his less successful employees.
That man
has lost a foot. Now you can charge in there, cause a great disturbance, and send all the rats scurrying back to their holes. Or you can disappear into the swarm and follow the rats back to their king.
Story. Who reading a book? Unity's star of the show is Arnold Dorian. He's the son of an assassin who for various reasons is raised by Templars. This creates an interesting relationship between his childhood friend and future Templar when they grow up and Arnold joins the Creed. Without spoiling too much, the reasoning behind Arnold joining the Creed was subpar. It's the exact same reason as Ezio's reason for joining, and the fact that Arnold hides behind the French Revolution to make his moves makes the game feel similar to Connor's story. Basically, it feels like they took Ezio's story and Connor's environment, recycled them, and called it Unity instead of actually creating an original story. Arnold isn't boring, but he isn't particularly interesting either. He's just kind of there. For the most part, you'll be playing as Arnold with only like 2 anime sequences, so the future story is pretty much pushed aside this time around. Paris is a gorgeous city, and it's amazing how many NPCs can be on the screen at once, but ultimately it hurts the game, and I'll tell you why later. So, in conclusion, Arnold's an assassin, he hunts Templars, but he's also friends with one, and in the end, the game was pretty disappointing.
Gameplay.
I've played every single Assassin's Creed game in the series, and I can honestly say this is the hardest game out of all of them. Assassin's Creed is no longer a stealth action game, but a stealth game with a little bit of action. A lot of the core mechanics have changed, and since I played all the Assassin's games, I was able to notice them all. The parkour is different because it's more momentum based. In the old game, you didn't need a running start to climb anything. In Unity, if you get stopped climbing, you'll kill your momentum, which makes it harder to get away, meaning you'll die a lot. Some of the basic controls were changed, and finally, they added a crouch button in the game. Amazing how it took 7 games into the franchise for them to add a dedicated crouch button in a stealth game, and it's a welcomed feature. On the flip side, I did notice it wasn't as many bushes or brush to hide in, so you'll need to use that crouch button. The combat in the game is a lot harder too. A lot of times you have to run away because of the increased difficulty. Chain killing is gone in exchange for a more rhythmic style of combat. You can no longer kill one person and then kill 20 more in a row instantly. The AI, it no longer waits to attack you one by one. Instead, they will shoot and stab you while you fight someone else, and their accuracy when they're shooting is dead on. I actually like the change in combat because it encourages people to play the game correctly, and I promise, if you get into a fight with more than 3 or more people, you will not win. Groups now overpower the assassin, and they should, but lucky for you, there's tons of customization in this game. You get to pick everything you want to wear, from the hood to the boots to the gauntlet to the pants, etc. You get to choose your own weapons and gadgets, and there's a bunch of different upgrades for your assassin as well. All the clothes have their own stats, so you can choose to make your assassin light on armor. He'll be faster, but he'll have less health, or you can armor them up and they'll have more health, but they'll be slower. One last thing that I noticed, the eagle vision is now limited. You can only use it in short bursts, and then it has a cooldown before you can use it again. I actually like this because now you can't rely on it like Batman when he sees through walls and stuff. The bottom line is, Unity is the most hardcore version of Assassin's Creed in the franchise, and I like that. Last but not least is co-op. You can group up with up to 4 friends or randoms to tackle various missions. It was pretty cool to run with 3 other assassins because I was able to create some dope moments like this. You saw that shit? I swooped down like a true HNIC.
What I hated. No swag.
Co-op is cool, but it contributes nothing to the story. They made it seem like you could go through the campaign with friends, when really all it is some pointless side missions like steal a note or something. For them to push this as a big feature in this year's game is funny because it's not. Nobody wants to play side missions, but this game's biggest problem, is from a technical standpoint. I played the PlayStation 4 version of this game, and this game has the worst frame rate for a AAA title in 2014. It's been reported that this game runs on average at 20 frames per second. This shit can't even hit 30 frames. I was constantly playing this game in slow motion because the PS4 just can't handle all the NPCs on screen. Hell, even the cutscenes had frame drops, and the AI in this game is borderline retarded. They are more aggressive, but fuck it, let me just show you some examples. Example 1. I kill one of the main villains right in front of his bodyguard, and watch what happens. Example 2. I escape into the next room and I hid in the only closet that's in the room, yet nobody checks it.
Die like a man! Together, cowards!
And don't get me started on the bugs and glitches. Every time that I sat down and played this game, I encountered 10 to 20 glitches. This is the buggiest game of 2014. I was passing through walls like Kitty from X-Men. Climbing on invisible objects.
Go to the top.
If you wanna
go
see
to
some
the
crazy
top
shit.
of, like, the highest building and see the frame rate.
Hey, y'all saw that? I just fucking floated to the side, yo. What the fuck?
Oh my god, yo.
Yeah, y'all swear I was 8 though.
NPCs doing random weird shit. And flying pussy.
Don't you rush to get on.
What the hell is this cat doing? Wait till y'all see that on the stream. What the fuck? This cat just hopped in the air like a cricket. You see that shit?
What the fuck?
It truly ruins not only the immersion, but it was several game-breaking bugs that I encountered, so I had to restart certain missions because I couldn't finish it. And the game fucking crashed on me multiple times. Is this a console or a PC?
Final verdict. Swag.
I like all the changes they made to the core mechanics of the gameplay, and the story was decent at best, but the gameplay is fucking broken on a technical level. This is the result of money-hungry corporations annualizing their popular franchises. You get rushed, broken games like this. I cannot recommend this game to anybody until I see proof that this game's patch fixes this stuff. But I doubt it will, because Polygon just published an article today, November 11th, the day this game came out, saying that people are reporting the same problems that I was having. So that's my thoughts on Assassin's Creed Unity. Let me know what you guys thought about this review, or if you played the game in the comment section below. And when you're done, make sure to check out MonoWindigo.com. We post the latest gaming news, previews, reviews, anime, comics, and music. It's your one-stop shop for all things geek. I'd like to thank you guys for watching, but my city needs me.